Hello everybody, I'm Darlene and I would like to welcome you to my kitchen. Today I will be making chicken cacciatore with spaghetti. So our ingredients that we'll be using today, I have olive oil, spaghetti, some vegetable oil. I have one large onion, which I'm only planning on using about half of it. I have 3 garlic. You can add as many garlic as you like, and you can use garlic salt or garlic powder if you like. So I also have a couple of carrots. I'm wrapped up. I have a jar of a can of mushrooms, just mushroom pieces. Any kind of mushrooms actually you can put in this dish. You can use fresh ones or whole ones, whatever you like. I have a half a glass of white wine. Sorry, half a cup, which looks like half a cup glass, but it's half a cup. And I also have a tomato paste and diced tomatoes. Also, I have a little bit of spaghetti sauce left over, and I'm going to use it. There's like about this much in the jar. Alright, now I have Italian seasoning and crushed red pepper. We'll be using those. Salt and pepper. I have balsamic vinaigrette. Any kind of balsamic vinegar will work. And I'm going to be putting some green olives and some black olives. Now, if you don't like olives, don't put it in it. If you like the green ones better, do that. If you'd rather prefer to have the black ones, put those in. It's up to your liking, whatever you like. Also, I have some parsley flakes. And, let's see, I have my chicken. It's just a few pieces cut up. I have 3 chicken thighs and 2 legs. That'll be perfect for my family. And then I wanted a whole green bell pepper, but I only had half. So this is all I have today. But if you like more or less, that's up to what you like as well. And I'm going to put just a little bit of mozzarella, the shredded cheese, on top, just a little bit of it when we get all finished. And let's see, got my spaghetti and stuff I told you about. So, and then water, of course. So I'll get started in just a moment. I'm going to give y'all a quick little close-up on the ingredients, just to make sure y'all can see them. So okay. Okay. So we'll get busy with our chicken. What I'm going to do is, this oil I will be putting a little bit in my spaghetti water when I make my spaghetti, my vegetable oil. But I'm putting the olive oil in my pan for the chili. Okay, get a tablespoon. About 2 tablespoons, I think, would be good. Go. Okay. Oops. Okay, and I'll just get my chicken and go ahead and get it in this pan. I'm going to turn it down to medium. Just coat my pan a little bit. I like to do that first. Okay, get this in there. I did rinse my chicken off, but now it don't look too good. Alright. And anytime that you're working with chicken, always wash your sink, your dishes, your hands, everything really good. Any kind of meat. Be very careful. I will wash all of that again. Okay. And then while that's getting hot, I'll get busy on my onion and my garlic. I'm going to put some salt and pepper in here now. There we go. Okay. And get my onion going. Now I'm making the traditional chicken cacciatore, and I think it's fairly easy, so that's what I'll call it. Easy traditional chicken cacciatore with rice. So I hope that y'all like this. I know there's many versions of this dish. Get that off of there. I have a potent onion already. Okay. Whew, I can already smell it. I like to clean up as I go. I also always like to rinse off my onions. I'm not sure if I'll use that whole one or just half of it. A pretty good sized one. Onion. And I'm going to cut mine, just kind of slice it instead of chopping it into little pieces. You can cut your onions any way that you prefer, any way at all, for this dish. And hopefully you like onions. So I did it long. I did it like that, where they're all long, and then I'm just going to slice them in half one time, this way. That way I don't have to cut it up too much, especially since it's so potent. Whew. See, so I just did it like these. They're like that now, once it falls apart. Not like that. Dish. put just a little bit more. There we go. That was a big onion. Okay, I'll get my garlic done. Now you could use, like I say, the, I'm going to turn that down. Onions are getting garlic salt, garlic powder, whatever you like, if you like garlic. I like to use the fresh garlic, as long as I have it on hand. It has like a little paper thin covering on the outside of it. Get it off. It usually peels off pretty easy. It's like a paper, real thin. I like tomatoey dishes, so this dish is kind of one of my favorites. There we go. So I'm just going to be browning my chicken on both sides to get started. And I did turn it down a little bit. I don't want it to cook too fast. Okay, so what I like to do is I take the handle of my knife. I do not have a garlic press, so I take this and I squish my garlic. It's a lot easier than trying to slice them. Right now they're really kind of hard, and for slicing you're doing each little bitty bit, and it takes longer. And this way, when I squish them, it kind of loosens them up inside, and it makes them really easy to cut. So I just do it like that. I just squish them. It's amazing how much softer they are and how much easier, how much easier it is to cut them. But it's like all that flavor, oh my gosh. I love onions. I mean garlic. I love onions too. But when I was a kid, I didn't like garlic. And I found out how good it was for you and started using it. It's almost like the more I use it, the more I really like it. But it has a lot of antioxidants and good stuff for your body. It's really a good natural thing for you. So it's real small, real soft now, and I can just cut it really easy. So all the flavor will get into the chicken easier this way. And when it's cooking, it smells really good. Okay, I got that. The chicken's cooking real slow. I'll turn it up just a little pinch, and I'm going to wait just a couple of minutes before I turn it over. Just brown it on the bottom a little bit. Okay, so put the garlic in. Garlic leaves a little bit of a stickiness on your fingers, so I always like to wash my hands. it doesn't take very many garlic cloves to get into your foods that you're cooking. It gives it a great flavor. But you can use as many as you like. It really depends on how much you like garlic. It really does. So, I'm going to go ahead and fix my carrots. Now, I wrapped these up earlier. I peeled them earlier so I'd have them ready. So I just need to slice them up a little bit. And I'm just slicing them kind of thin. They don't have to be real small. They don't have, but you don't want them to be too thick. But not too thin. Go ahead and turn my chicken over. I have this on a medium-low temperature right now, and it's starting to brown on that one side. Go. That'll be great. Got this other side brown now. The chicken cacciatore is an Italian dish, which I'm sure most of you know. And like I say, I'm trying to make it pretty traditional. I like it that way. Some people kind of change it up a little bit, and that's all right. And that's what you need to do when you make your foods. Taste your foods. Make it the way that you want it to taste. Okay, got that done. So we're just going to wait on our chicken to brown. I'll turn it up a little bit more. It's not all the way down to medium. Maybe I will. I'll turn it all the way down to medium now. Let that brown. And that's what we're waiting on. Just waiting on the chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and put some water in my other pan for my spaghetti. I'm just filled it up pretty good. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this water on and let it get hot. Also, when I make spaghetti, I like to put a little bit of salt into the water. And I add a little bit of vegetable oil. It keeps the spaghetti from sticking together. Not like that. It's about 1 to 2 tablespoons. Okay, I turned it up so it's browning a little bit better now. The chicken is. And that's what we want. I don't want it to stick, but I do want it to get good and brown and cook through. I have the skin side down right now. Just kind of check it and stir, turn it a little bit here and there, or move it around so that it doesn't stick. There we go. Just cooking in that oil, getting brown. Browning up. I'll go ahead and open this. Get my mushrooms ready too. My family loves spaghetti. If you make chicken cacciatore with it, yeah, they like that. I'm going to go ahead and drain my mushrooms. Now I do like fresh mushrooms. If that's what you want to use and you have some, go ahead and use them. That'd be great. When you cook chicken with the bone in it, it gives you more flavor, especially when it is the legs and the thighs. Okay, my camera died on me for just a minute there. I didn't really miss too much though, but so I was just cooking on my chicken, having the chicken cook. Anyway, I was telling y'all that if you use the thighs and the legs, that's dark meat, chicken, and your bones that you have inside, when you're using the bones, it gives you more flavor. It makes the broth. Just makes it taste so much better. When you're using like chicken tenders or a breast or something without the bone in it, you'll get good flavor, but it's not going to be like this. When you have this, it's what they call bone broth. Anytime you use bones, meat bones, of any kind of meat, you get more flavor. So I'm going to turn this down a little bit. It's just browned pretty good. I like to cook it about 15 minutes or so. About 7 or 8 minutes per side, and you've seen me just kind of turn them, keep turning it, but I like to do it for about 15 minutes. My water has come to a boil for my spaghetti, and I'll get it in just a minute. I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to get my chicken out of here, I think. I'll still give it a couple more minutes. I'm kind of funny about my chicken. I do want to make sure it cooks plenty. There we go. Stand it up on its side. I'll be putting it on the plate in just a moment. I'll go ahead and get this in. I don't really want to start my spaghetti though. Not until because this is going to cook at the same time that this is simmering in a minute. I'll put some more salt and pepper. I hope y'all try this dish. I really do. I know you'll like it. It does smell good. You still got to cook a ways. But you brown it real good like this, and then it's going to simmer in some tomato sauces and all our spices and everything. It's going to be great. About 1 more minute. That should work. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so my chicken has cooked for at least 15 minutes, maybe a little more for mine. I'm going to go ahead and take this chicken out. I left the skin on these chickens. You can get skinless if you like, but I like the flavor it gives to the dish because it's just like the bones. The skin and the bones give off a good flavor. I'm not one to really eat a lot of the skin, but I like the flavor it gives my dishes. Because it does give a good flavor to it. It's really good. Now, I'm going to turn this down. I'll turn this off. Take this off for just a moment until this cools down a little bit. I got some chicken skin on that. Take it out. See, so now I have chicken broth with that olive oil. That's pretty much all that's in there. And these are cooking really, really good, a little bit more. But inside, they're still not done. You can tell they're not done yet. So, let that sit there for a moment. Turn it down a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and put my onion, garlic, and carrots in it. Let that saute. The onions. And I'll wait just a minute on my garlic. Garlic doesn't take as long as onions. And I am going to go ahead and put my carrots in it in a minute. In a minute. I'll turn it back on. And we will saute them onions. It's going to have a great flavor. It really is. Okay, so the onions, it's getting warmer again. Had to turn it back up a little bit. It's down on medium right now. I don't want to cook too fast, but I'll go ahead now and I'm going to make half a pound, 1 pound. This is a 2-pound box. So I only want to make half of it. I don't need that much at one time for us. Set my spaghetti back up. I like my spaghetti to be all the way on high when I start putting spaghetti in it. If you do that, and it won't stick so much. It's got to be on high, and you got that oil in it, and that water, and that'll keep them from sticking together and make them cook better. Now what I do, I just like to do this, I tear mine into 3 pieces. That's just me. Makes it easier. It's coming back to a boil. So, I made, so I do them like that. Just so they're not so long. We don't mind it. My onions are cooking pretty quick. I gotta turn them down. They look good. They look good. Yum. Look at all that good flavor, that stuff sticking on the bottom from that chicken. That is good. Oh my gosh, that's great flavor. These onions are going to be great. Let me get this done. Once I get started on the pasta, you've got to kind of get it all in there one time. So that's what I'm going to do. And like I said, I do it in 3 pieces. A little bit more. I think I'll try to get that half. I don't want to cook too much of it right now. I think that'll be right. Okay. And that's on high again. And I hope that makes enough. It's just 1 pound of spaghetti. Notice that sometimes it depends on what brand of spaghetti that I use. Sometimes it seems like I'm using less amount than a different box of spaghetti. So let that cook. My onions are doing great. See, they're sauteing. Look at that. And this is flavor. Look at that. Coming right off. The onions, they hold water. So, most all vegetables, you know, have water in them. And they have water in them. Oh, that's going to be good. So like zucchini, onions, peppers, potatoes. I mean, they all have a little bit of their own water, moisture, you know, that they got in them. So when you cook, it comes out. Now, I like to saute. I love sauteed onions. Are just good. They have a great flavor. And if you were to just eat them right now, they'd be good. They'd be good. I'm going to go ahead and put my carrots in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my onions in first. I was going to put the carrots in, but I always put onions in, so I mean, might get my garlic. I always put my garlic in after my onions, but I was going to put my carrots in because carrots take a little longer. They're a little thicker, but I cut these so thin that most of them are really thin. Not too thin, but I mean they're thin to where they will cook pretty quick. So, and that garlic only takes a few minutes to really cook. I smell them already. I smell them. I like garlic. I like garlic and onions. It's like I tell everybody in all my videos. You'll find that out. I like garlic and onions. Which is good though, because they're really good for you. Which is something, because garlic, onions, tomatoes, they're the best antioxidants you can get. They're good for your heart. They're great. It's just wonderful. Okay, I'm putting the carrots in. They won't take long either. Not really, because they were thin. Oh, that's going to be so good. Yum. Yum. I think y'all will like this dish. Y'all gotta leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you try them. Try it. Try this one or any of my other videos. Let me know. I'm gonna turn it back up. It's cooking pretty good though. The carrots, look at that. That is pretty. And in a minute I'm gonna put them pretty green onions, green bell peppers in it. I wish that I had had a whole bell pepper, but I didn't. So, but I still wanted to go ahead and make the dish. These look so good, don't they? That is colorful. So I'm gonna let this cook just a minute. Now I'm gonna put my mushrooms in first, then I'll get my bell peppers in there. Stir my spaghetti. Yeah, this ain't making very much. Whew. They'll swell up though. Maybe be enough. I only have 3 people here to eat today, and a little boy, little bitty boy. So we'll have enough spaghetti. So, it's cooking. Yum. I'm going to go ahead and put my mushrooms in. When I was a little girl, I didn't like mushrooms. I do now. I put it in some different dishes, and my family liked mushrooms. So I finally got used to it. And now I like them. I like them. But no, when I was a kid, you mentioned a mushroom to me. Ooh, no, I didn't like it. I didn't like no mushrooms. And I like most everything. I just didn't care for mushrooms. And I don't care for cranberry sauce. Cranberries. And I like everything else. I'll eat cranberry sauce and I'll eat cranberries. They're just not my favorite. But I like almost everything else. I love food. Told you I love food. I enjoy cooking. Look at that. Yay. That's looking good. It's looking good. That's wonderful. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll put my bell pepper in there. I guess I could have cut that bell pepper up. I think I'll slice it up a little bitty bit more. Since I don't have so much. I don't have very much. I only had that about a half. A bell pepper, and I'm going to cut these pieces into, just cut them in half again. Just so we have a few more different pieces. And that's okay. Now, that's just about ready for me to put my chicken back in. I just want to get these cut in half real quick. Already getting, no, they're not warm yet. Like I said, you can cut your vegetables any way you want for this dish. I just figure if I cut it up, we'll have a few more bites here and there. Maybe it'll spread out the pretty green color a little bit. I don't really want my green onions to cook too fast either. Put that mushroom back in. The spaghetti's cooking, and I gotta get over there and stir it. It is good to stir it once in a while. Helps to make sure it's not going to stick, but no, it's doing great. Absolutely great. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up my tomatoes and my pasta sauce. I'm going to go ahead and dump this sauce in here. This was that was probably about a half a cup, 3/4 cup maybe of sauce that would happen to be that I still had spaghetti sauce, and I'm going to open these two. Open up my tomatoes. Whoops, I spilled it. Diced tomatoes. I like the diced ones. They work best. I pour the whole can. Now, pull that out. I got it emptied out. Usually if I don't get all of it, I'll rinse that can out and use every bit of it. And this one opened. This is the tomato paste. Let's see how much of that I'm going to use. Going to spoon it in here and try to mix it in a little bit. This is real thick. If you haven't seen tomato paste, it's pasty. It's real thick, super thick, condensed. And I'm putting in half a can right now. And I may put some more in just a bit. Like I say, I like a lot of tomato in a lot of my Italian dishes. I like tomato. Some people might want it to be not as tomatoey and maybe a little bit more meat saucy, watery, more wine, or just not as tomatoey. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my chicken in here. Actually, just a moment. Let me check something. Be back with you in just a second. Alrighty. I almost forgot my wine, y'all. Half a glass of wine, and I did measure it earlier when I poured it in here. Okay. And Okay, that's half a glass of white wine. Now see my box? It lasts me forever, but it's wonderful. I like white wine. I love to have a glass once in a while. Very enjoyable. So I'm going to turn this back up to medium. I have my wine in here. And I'm going to let that flavor and wine and everything incorporate together. Lost me a carrot. It's going to simmer for a little bit. And then we'll put the chicken in it. Okay, so I'm going to put my spices in. I have crushed red pepper and Italian seasoning. And I just put them in. Just shake some in there. I like a lot of Italian. It's up to you how much you like. I shake it in. And now, the crushed red pepper, I do not put a whole lot. I like a little bit. It gives it a little bit of a hot flavor. If you don't like anything hot, don't put the crushed red pepper in. And it won't take very much, even for me. So, that'd be about it. I think that'd be about it. I don't want to put too much. But that wine and this flavoring and everything incorporating together now, it's going to be great. You don't cover it. I just let it simmer like this. Like that. Doesn't that look good? Look at that. Yay! Just let it simmer with that wine in it. Now what the wine, you don't taste wine later. The wine kind of actually evaporates out. It does something to the vegetables and the chicken. It makes your foods tender, like your carrots and stuff. It does something that really tastes good. Now usually, like if you're cooking chicken in the oven and you want to put some water, put water in it, you can pour a little bit of wine in it, and it'll cook out. But it makes that chicken so tender. Now this particular dish, I just want this to cook a little bit first before I put the chicken in it. Not much longer though. Actually, I think it's about ready. I'm going to rinse this one out. I want to get a little bit of this. I don't like to waste my sauce, any kind of sauce. So I'm going to pour this in there too. I always do that. I always do that. So my spaghetti is cooking like crazy. And my spaghetti's going to end up being done before this stuff is. Because I'm taking a long time talking, I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and put my onions in. And I think that's all I have to put in. My onions, my bell peppers. My bell peppers. Okay. And I did good by only using half of this little can of paste, tomato paste. I wouldn't have needed any more. I have plenty of tomato flavor in there. I want the other flavors incorporated in there too. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my chicken back in there. I'm going to cover it up in the sauce. Yeah! You bet. Okay. I'm just pushing it down under. Chicken. And all this will cook together. I'm going to touch that chicken right now. Trying to push my chicken under it. I'll pick up the pan and show y'all again in just a moment. See, I told you that chicken wasn't all the way cooked. You've got to cook the chicken and the bones. That chicken needs to be cooked for a total of about 45 minutes when you've got that chicken bone in there to actually be cooked all the way inside. You want it cooked next to that bone. And this here now, they're going to kind of simmer, almost like boiling inside of the tomatoey sauce. Let me get this up there. I'll have to clean this up. Okay. And that's all we need. I'll turn it down a little bit. It's on medium right now. It's boiling pretty good. I don't want it to lose too much steam, so I'll be covering it up. I'm going to put a little bit more salt and pepper on bad. Bad, but not put too much salt. Y'all flavor it y'all's way, okay? We are big on pepper too. Look at that. And it's got the chicken all underneath. Down it. And this is going to simmer. And normally I would say about 30 minutes. I have actually cooked my, 30 minutes. 30 minutes will be about right. Then I'll check the chicken. I can take out a piece and then cut into it. Make sure that the juices inside the chicken next to the chicken bone run clear. That's how you know it's totally done. So I'm going to have this almost on medium. I'm going to put the lid on it and let it simmer, and I'm going to put this on for 30 minutes. I got to stop my spaghetti because my spaghetti's going to be done before my stuff here. So I'm going to put my timer on for 30 minutes. Okay, and I'm turning this down a little bit. It's not on medium now, but it's closer to medium than it is to low. It's not halfway in the middle, but it's closer to medium. And I'm going to let it simmer slow for 30 minutes. Okay. I'll come back in here and work on my spaghetti. Alright, I'll be back in 30 minutes. Okay, so my chicken has cooked for 30 minutes. And I have had it closer to medium than you have low and medium. And I've had it down here like this. It's not medium low, it's closer to medium for the past 30 minutes. And it has simmered and boiled. And it's hot. Not like that. Doesn't that look good? Ooh-wee. All my veggies cooking. So that chicken has had a good amount of time to get all this flavor in there. So what I'm going to do now is I have my balsamic vinaigrette. I didn't have vinegar, so it's vinegar or vinaigrette, I think. You can put vinegar in it. You can put apple cider vinegar in it if you like, but I have the balsamic vinaigrette that I'm going to put in it, and on my tablespoon, I washed it and I lost it. There it is. Okay, y'all, my camera messed up again. My battery died. So anyway, we didn't miss very much though. So what I did was I took it off and I put 2 tablespoons of my balsamic vinaigrette in it, and actually I put 2.5 because I did put a lot more of the tomatoey sauce than some people do, and because I like tomato sauce. So I put 2.5 tablespoons of my balsamic vinaigrette in it, and then I opened up my can of olives and I used half a can. I did not cut them up or anything, I just put them on in there. And the same, I put, this jar was full, so it's not quite full of a whole one of these, but of the green olives, so I put them in there. That's it, that's all I did. So you didn't miss very much, and it looks pretty and colorful. So it's got I did stir up the vinaigrette stuff in it a little bit, and yeah, it looks good, don't it? Yay! It's colorful, and it smells good. It smells good. Now, my spaghetti, it sat here in the rest of that water, and it cooked perfectly. What I did, see, because it was almost done when I told y'all I was going to let this simmer for 30 minutes. So I went ahead and turned it off. It may have cooked for another 5 minutes. And then I turned it off, and it has sat here in that water, and it soaked it up. It did not get mushy or nothing because I turned it all the way off, and it was not totally cooked. So that worked perfect. So I'm going to let this cook for just, actually I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys up front. Show you how good this looks. Look at that. Doesn't that look great? I hope that's in focus. Good. It's hard for me to really know. Yum. Okay. And that chicken, now when I was cooking it, I did try to get some of the tomatoes and all that kind of stuff and put them on top and keep the chicken on the bottom cooking. You know, when it was cooking for that 30 minutes. I don't want my vegetables to be mushy, but I do want that chicken to really cook. And can you see that chicken? See how that chicken leg is coming off the bone? When your chicken does that, see that? That means it's done. It cooked perfect. It cooked perfect. I mean, that's what you want. You want it to come away from the bone, and that is how you know it's done. So, all right. This is wonderful. Yeah, I just want to get that vinaigrette stuff kind of stirred into it a little bit. Look at that. Look at all the colors. And it tastes just like that. So many flavors. I love that. I love cooking. It's like art to me, which I do. I do oil paintings. I like to do landscapes and people. I can actually do people better than I can the landscapes. I enjoy it. I really do. But this, look at the colors. You have colors, you have smells, you have tastes. It's wonderful. Different ones, okay. I'm going to cover that for a couple of minutes. That's all it needs is a couple of minutes. And I'm going to start plating some of this. Yum! Okay, I'll put it back. Put my camera back. See if I can get it where I want it. I'm slowly learning my camera, y'all. I think I'm getting a little better at it. I hope. I hope. Alright. So this is going to be excellent. I'm going to drain my spaghetti. And this here is just cooking for a couple more minutes with that vinaigrette stuff all in it. My spaghetti it turned out perfect. I'm going to drain it now. I like to rinse my spaghetti. Then it doesn't stick together with whatever amount you don't eat. And that amount of spaghetti that I cooked turned out to be perfect. A perfect amount. And I just drain it. Rinse it all over. Okay, that's probably good enough. Okay, I'll let it sit there and drain. The amount that I cooked turned out to be perfect. I'm glad I didn't try to cook more. So just 1 pound was perfect for us. And it's enough for at least 4 people. A real good size amount, maybe 6. It really just depends on how much spaghetti you like. I like all of it. I like all of it. So this has cooked 30, 45. They cooked at least 15 to 20 earlier in the pan. The chicken browning on both sides and all, and I kept turning it. And then I took them out and I put the vegetables in to saute. And then I put the chicken back in it. And then the sauce and everything. And I had it cooked for 30 minutes, and now it's cooked for another 5. 30, 40, 50. Yeah, about 50 minutes total. You do want to cook your chicken. Like I said, to make sure that it's done, you want to cook it for at least 45 minutes when you got the bone in the chicken. But this here, I really don't have to worry about it. Because, like I said, I know it's done because the chicken was coming off that leg that I showed you. Where is it? Because the skin's coming off the bone. When the chicken's coming off the bone, it's done. You don't even have to worry about that then. And in these thighs, it's done. And I could check it, but I know it's done. But that's what you do. You just cut into it. Just cut into it, and you make sure that the inside is clear. You know. So I'm gonna cut into the bottom part and the top part, just because I'm showing y'all. But I know it's done. I mean, I can fork. So, yep. Totally clear. If you have any bloody stuff in there, you want to cook it more. But when you cut into it, and you get down anywhere near the bone, as long as it's clear, whoops, that's falling apart. As long as it is clear, it is good, and this is clear. So, but yeah, that's what you do. You just cut down into it near the bone, and make sure that the juices run clear. So this is done. My spaghetti's draining, and it should be finished. It should be pretty good by now. That over here. So that'll be great. And I'm going to be plating that up now. Okay. I'm going to taste of this. I'm going to taste of this. You know it's hot. It's very hot. I got it turned off now. Oh my goodness. I'm proud of me. It's good. Oh man. Ha. That's better than I remember. Wow. Y'all gonna like it. Y'all are gonna love it. I love it. I love it. Love it when a good dish, when it turns out perfect. I love it. And y'all will too. Y'all will be so proud of yourself when you make this because it tastes so good. It tastes so good. I'm gonna get me a bowl. And I'm going to plate some of this stuff. Some of this good tasting yummy. There's 3 of us and a little boy here. So, I put the spaghetti back in my pan. Oh, about dropped it off. I lost some spaghetti. Oh, my countertop's clean. Okay. Wow, that was good. I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay. Yum. My spoon. Oh, this looks so good. It don't just look good, it tastes good. Check my camera. How's it doing? Okay. Great. I'll bring that back over so y'all can see it too. I'm making 3 bowls and 1 is for me. And 1 is for me. Yeah. Put some spaghetti. I don't want to put too much in. Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't make more than that 1 pound of spaghetti. And it was the regular spaghetti, it wasn't thin spaghetti or anything, or vermicelli. It was the regular spaghetti. And with the chicken on top, that's going to be all we need. Definitely. All we need. Oh, I like spaghetti too. I'll get it all together and then I'll find out it's too much because my eyes are too big right now and I'm hungry. Yay! look at that. See, there was plenty of spaghetti left. Now I have 5 pieces of chicken. This would have been perfect for at least 5 people. Maybe more if we didn't have as much spaghetti, but yeah, let's split that up. I don't know, I think it could have been enough for 6 actually. Enough for 6 people. But anyway, we're going to eat this. Yes. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Had to keep checking on my camera. This stuff looks excellent, y'all. It just looks excellent. Yay! Yay! I hope that you guys like it. I hope y'all try it. This is so much better than I remember. That taste of that spaghetti sauce stuff in it. Wow. Okay. I need a big spoon. That'll do. Now. Oh my goodness, goodness, goodness. Oh, that's the wrong spoon. I want a spoon that holds. I want a spoon that's going to hold that juice. Yum! Oh my goodness, yeah. So I'm going to put some sauce down in it. Ow! I broke my finger. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. So I'm putting it down in it. Oh, they're going to love this. I kind of mush it down into the spaghetti because I like that sauce. I like that sauce. Goodness, goodness, yummy, yummy. I'll put some more on top of it after I get the chicken in it. But see, you know, I want to get that sauce down into that spaghetti. It's like, oh my goodness. Oh wow, they're going to love this. I got plenty of sauce. Plenty of sauce in this pan. Yeah, my family would be happy with me. Yum. Yummy. Yeah. There we go. So, spread it out a little bit. Look how pretty. Yummy. 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 Excellent. That's what it is. It's excellent. Man, that tasted good. Okay. Now, I'm going to put the chicken on top. If I can get it. Okay. Yum. There's one. Okay, I have plenty left. Y'all get to see, look at this. I got 2 pieces of chicken in there still, and still a whole lot of sauce. This was plenty for 5 or 6 people. You know, if I'd made more chicken, but it's plenty for 5. Still some left. Yummy. I'm going to put a little bitty bit of cheese on top. and some parsley. Make it pretty. That's a spaghetti. Thinking of more cheese. I want it to be pretty. It tastes this good. Yes, it does. Now this is an excellent dish. It is an excellent dish. This is better than any restaurant. I'll tell you what, you can cook better than going to a restaurant. You can eat better. Eat at home. Cook it at home. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now look at that. Yummy. I did that. And you can too. You can too. Look at that. Yum, yum, yum. I made that. And you can too. And I get to dig in. Yay! Yay! Look at that. Isn't that good? Doesn't that look so good? That looks just excellent. Look at that. Look at the cheese. Look at the flavor. Goodness, goodness. That is so good. And that pan of yummy stuff there, that is just wonderful. That is just so good. Okay. So get my camera back where I need to have it. Sorry, I'm moving it about. I get excited. This food is so good, y'all. I mean, it is so tasty right now. That is excellent. It is excellent. So, oh my goodness. I get to dig in. And I know it's hot though. So I'll take just a moment. Our Father in heaven, we thank you for this food. I ask you to bless it and to nourish my body. I thank you for my viewers. I thank you for the ability to cook. I thank you for everything you do for us, Father. Thank you for blessing me. Thank you for blessing everybody around me. Thank you, Father. Thank you for your Son. Thank you for everything. Keep us in your will for our lives. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Wow. Isn't God good? Yeah. He's good. Alright. I'll take some bites here. Yum. This one's mine. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Just a moment. Okie dokie. Oh wow, this is gonna be good, good, good. Spaghetti. Messy but good. I'm gonna cover that up. It's getting cold already. Oh man, y'all, this is good. You guys will love it. I'm very proud of this. Like I said, it tastes better than I remember. Oh, I have to get it. Have to get me a knife and cut that spaghetti up now. Try that chicken and the cheese. Gotta get into it. I gotta dig in. I'm getting the skin out of the way and everything else. Oh, there's a bite of chicken. That looks good. Along with some spaghetti. And some cheese. Still a little bit warm inside. The chicken is. I give my skin from my chicken to my hubby. I like the flavor that it gives I like the flavor it gives the broth and everything that it makes. But I always give it to my husband. He can eat it. I eat the chicken part. I do like fried chicken. I like it. Or when it's got any kind of crusty on the outside, it's good. Baked, breaded chicken. I like that. I'll eat the skin then. That's me. Look at that chicken. I'm gonna look at that in there. That looks so good. I don't know what y'all can see. I'm gonna get black olive. That's good. Now all my flavors, I can taste all the different flavors, yet it's all incorporated with that great sauce, flavored sauce. And all the stuff that we put in there together works so well in this dish. I can't wait till you guys leave me some comments. I want to hear what y'all got to say about this. I want you guys to try it. I really, really hope y'all try it. It's that good. It is that good. I'm very proud of this dish. Now this is the way I like it. Like I said, if there's different things you don't want to put in it, don't put them in it. But it'll be good. Whatever way you make it, you taste of it. Taste of it every once in a while. See what you think. Change it to your liking. You'll love it. It has a wonderful flavor. This is just so good. I love the spaghetti. I like the chicken. I like the vegetables. I'm going after spaghetti. My husband's and my daughter's just getting cold. They don't like their food as hot as I do, though. I like my food hot. I really do. I like my food hot. And this is perfect. Some of it's hot, some of it's cooled off. The chicken's kind of hot. I know that you guys are going to like this. I know you're going to like it. You got to try it. You got to make it. Man. Girls, I tell you what. You got to make this for your husband or your boyfriend. He will be amazed. It is so good. And it's pretty. It's pretty. You got all your different colors, your different flavors. The look, it's beautiful. And it's great. I am very happy with this. Very, very glad it turned out really good again. Like I said, to me it's better than I remember. The chicken is tender. I like that. I'll probably make that again next week. That's good. Well, I really, really do hope y'all like this. Okay. Get another bite. Hit me an olive. Y'all pardon me. I should cut it up, I guess. And you can put it on a plate, and then you can scoot your chicken over and cut your spaghetti up. That might be better. I wanted to do it this way this time. And it's just my family and I here. I can't wait to hear from you guys. You gotta let me know what you think. Oh, man. Yeah. You guys are gonna love it. You're gonna love it. So, let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Tell me what you would do. Tell me what you don't like. You know, what ingredients say you wouldn't put in yours. Tell me if you're going to go ahead and try it, even if you've never had some of them things. If you have never had olives, a lot of people have had the black olives. A lot of people have never had the green olives. This was wonderful. Both of them. They both have totally different flavor. They're olives. But the black olives, those black olives, and those green olives, so different and so wonderful each. And cooked this way, put in this dish, is wonderful. You'll love it. Okay, so I hope you like it. I hope you try it. I know your families are going to love it. And give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. I will read it. And check out some of my other videos. I will be putting several out each week. Main dishes, side dishes, desserts, breads, pies. I'm going to put out everything. And yeah, just stick with me and help me watch them. And subscribe to my channel. That'll really help me out. And I will be putting them up on Facebook, trying to. I'm still learning some of this stuff. But share them. Share them with your friends. I hope they like them. Okay. So, thank you so very, very much for watching. And thank you. Thank you. As always. Bye.